Hi everyone, I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite records, a prized possession, and I actually looked it up on the web. It's going for lots and lots of money. It's right here. This is an EP, which means sort of like a mini album, on actual vinyl, like a record, and it's called Bhangra Muffin by Sathrang. So the story behind this record is it's produced by Mick St. Clair in Birmingham, England. It's got 4 tracks on it, and one song you might be hearing faintly is a remix of an iconic Bhangra song called Dola Ve Dola, and it's voiced by Dipa Singh. So the songs on this album eventually became a part of a full-length record for the band Sathrang. The songs on this album range in style from very traditional folk song to Dola Ve Dola, which became a classic in the 90s, to a remix version and a song called Bhangra Muffin. Now, what's interesting about this record is it's very of the time. It came out in the early 90s, and it's one of the few, or the only Bhangra songs, Dola Ve Dola that is, that has a saxophone in it. But what's also really interesting is just basically it's a result of colonialism. How does that happen? Well, this record was made in Birmingham, England, which is the second largest city in the UK, which had a huge Jamaican population. And the kids of that population, of that surge of immigration from Jamaica is called the Windrush generation. That's a story for another time. But those second generation kids of Jamaican parents brought their musical stylings, and that infused the sound of Bhangra music in the early 90s. I remember the first time I heard that song, Dola Ve Dola. It was in a club in New York City when Bally Sagoo made his first appearance, and I was like, what is that? And it wasn't available here, that song, anywhere, but I had some connections in England and somebody bought me the record. So that's a lot of information. Bhangra with a saxophone, Jamaican influences, and a little bit of colonialism thrown in. Thanks for watching.